and good day. Welcome to another video about fountain pens from Fountain Pen World. Hope you all doing well and thanks for joining me. This is about my latest acquisitions of two fountain pens from India, from the company Delmoon. I never heard before of them, and there are not so many videos on YouTube talking about and reviewing the Delmoon pens, and that's really a shame, I would say, because in my book I'm absolutely smitten. I'm stunned by the beauty, by the quality, by everything. I was ready to stop fountain pen collecting, to buy new fountain pens, basically because the prices are rocketing, and there is no reason for that except greed and profit hunting in my book. Others may see it in a different way, talking about yeah, prices are rising, and that's always like that. Yeah, prices raising because it's not God-given, it's man-made, and it's driven basically by greed. And fountain pens are a market which is expanding every year. I think it's a $1 billion market right now. Anyway, everybody must make up his own mind if he or she wants to continue and support the industry's way of doing business. I won't, and I don't. But basically, I couldn't resist when I saw a video a few weeks ago from a French reviewer called Fontain de Plumes. He is doing perfect reviews in French language, but with English subtitles, so it's easy to follow. And he reviewed a fountain pen which he acquired from the company Delmoon in India. They are based in New Delhi. Delmoon means the moon of Delhi, the New Delhi, which is the capital of India as well. And before I'm going into the fountain pens, just let me say that Mr. Tiwari, Ravi Tiwari is his name, that's a one-man show. The man is designing, handcrafting all his pens, doing the office jobs, doing the packaging, everything by himself. I have really no idea when he is going to sleep. And unfortunately, his website, delmoonpen.com, is, you can buy only in India rupees from India. So his website doesn't support international sales. He does international sales, only you have to contact him by email, which is mentioned on his website as well. Currently, he closed order acceptance simply because he attends the 3-day pen show in Chennai from the 7th to the 9th of March. Today is the 8th of March where I'm recording, so another day, and on the 12th he will be back to business. Most probably he will have no stock left because I expect that at the Chennai pen show the people will yeah, will buy him empty, because basically his pens are perfect. And that is something I do not say lightly and very often. I always have to criticize something, mostly on the price, but also about the quality. And when bad quality and high prices come together, yeah, I'm really skyrocketing. I'm getting ballistic. But with this pens, two of them, I have nothing to complain. Only praise them, saying good things about it, praising the quality, praising the writing experience, everything perfect. So let's go into the details. This is the box. I bought 2 pens, but I got only 1 box, which is quite okay, because I'm not collecting boxes, but fountain pens. But this box is absolutely nice. It's sturdy, it's heavy. Here is some velvet cushion, like a cushion. Absolutely well made. This box won't go into the basket, into the paper basket, or into the trash can. It's well made. Can be wood, and I think it is wood. Not sure about that. The pens came in these absolutely gorgeous, sorry, that's another one, in these absolutely gorgeous sleeves. By the way, this is a silk sleeve, quite thin, which I got from Vazia. I made this video review a while ago. So this is silk, and these are from Delmoon. These are cotton. Very soft, very thick, with the Velcro, Velcro, and very, very large. Nice colors, soft, a good protection for any fountain pen, especially large, big fountain pens. The bottom of the box, again, as I said, it might be wood, but I'm not sure about it, but it feels substantial, absolutely substantial. And every fountain pen producer in the Western world should have a look how you can make nice boxes, a nice packaging, without exaggerating, like some Italian fountain pen producers, makers are doing. So let's go to the, get that all away, and let's have a look at the fountain pens once again. So both fountain pens are from the Majestic Art Craft series. Mr. Tivari has a lot of different fountain pen series in his collection, what he is producing. And I have to say, there is, I would say, he's covering a lot of tastes, from acryl to acryl-made fountain pens in a very, very fair price range, and also his resin fountain pens in a very, very fair price range, absolutely fair. Let's go to the first one. I call this the wave line. Maybe I can show you better with, here you can see it. The focus of the camera is, of course, not doing its job. And this pattern here, I have no idea how it is made, but it is handcrafted for sure, maybe with a tool. Maybe the resin is heated to a certain point so that these patterns can be applied. I have no idea how he's doing it. Here you see the clip, And it starts already with a clip which is a very sturdy clip, well made from one piece of metal, nothing folded, so that here at the end fabric may be damaged simply because of, well, of crap material folded, which I see a lot on fountain pens, on cheap fountain pens. Opening two threads, 2 turns, and here you see already the fine craftsmanship of the pen. The section is quite long, I would say, and quite girthy, which I like very well. It's perfectly laying in my hands. I have absolutely no problem. Even the girth, I like girthy pens, and I also like this. I call it hourglass shaped. Like here, it's tapering down. It's girthy, tapering down, and then tapering up again, getting bigger. So it reminds me on the shape of an hourglass here. I like this very much. I saw this, I think, from Omas in Italy, the new Omas, or Scribo, I can't remember right now, at prices which are, well, out of the range I want to pay, honestly. So, as I said, two turns, opening. Both fountain pens are converters, operated by a converter, and I can tell you, this Delmoon branded converter, both of them are perfect. They are fitting snugly, absolutely snugly, into the section, connecting snugly with the unit. And there is no hard start, no anything about hard starts or skippings, and so on and so on. It's a pleasure to use these pens, to open them and to write with them. So this is the wave pattern, black, by the way. I think it's looking green, but really it is black. Under light it looks green. Even the photos on Delmoon's website are showing that this black comes green, but it's really black. And now another fountain pen. By the way, the price for this fountain pen was all in all, let's talk about the net price on the website, which was 8,000 Indian rupees. Please look up exchange rates from the banks in your country, because I think they are varying a lot. I paid in Thai baht, or better to say, I paid for both fountain pens $305. A really fair and small surplus for getting that he gets the exchange done from dollar into rupiah. I saw other fountain pen, and by the way, the patterns here, they are not disturbing. They are very, very slick, very smooth. I have no problems with them. So this one, yeah, it's a gem. Of course, same type of fountain pen. I decided to buy 2 fountain pens from the same type, simply because I was intrigued by this pattern. And the other thing I bought, I decided later to buy this fountain pen as well at a very reasonable price, because it is Urushi lacquered. At a price of 13,500 Indian rupees right now on the web, mentioned on the website. So if you want to order, contact Mr. Tiwari on his email account, and he will guide you through the process. He is using PayPal. And give him your PayPal account, and he will let you know how much dollars you should send to him via PayPal. Once the stock is there, he will do the packaging within 2 days, and the collection will be done by FedEx. I paid only 2,500 Indian rupees for both pens, which is absolutely fair price, and there is no surplus on the fees for transport like other fountain pen dealers and manufacturers are doing it, especially from India. This is also very fair. And as you can see, here's also a pattern, spider web. Once again, I have absolutely no idea how he is doing it. I can only imagine that the resin material will be heated a little bit, so that the pattern can be applied with a carving tool or whatever. This is really absolute fantastic how that is done. The same clip appears here as well. Very well made, one piece of metal, sturdy metal, and it's quite functioning. Here you see, nothing obtrusive. Fabrics won't be destroyed by this clip. It's looking very nice, like a snake head, something like this, or an arrow head. Again, also this fountain pen, the Majestic series and other series have these hour-shaped, the hourglass shaped barrel and cap. Absolutely nice, very nice. Let me give you some measurements. The first thing is that Majestic Art Craft spiderweb, Urushi lacquered. Well, the price speaks for itself. Find Urushi lacquered fountain pens in this quality from other suppliers, manufacturers. I don't think that you will find anything. The length capped is 150.7 millimeters. A length uncapped 131.4 millimeters. Posting is not recommended and not possible, and it's Urushi lacquer, so destroying the lacquer by trying to push in the fountain pen into the cap, yeah, well, useless. The diameter grip is 12.4 millimeter for both pens. This one, the weight is capped 31 gram and uncapped 19 gram. The same is here. The uncapped weight is 19 gram, capped it is 30 gram, 1 gram less. And the length without cap is 132.5, a little bit larger only than the spider web, and 150.9, 0.2 millimeters longer capped. Let's come to the nibs. Mr. Tiwari is using Jowo nib units. They are branded with its logo. I really would like that the focus of this camera would work better. Let me zoom in. No, nothing improving. Yeah, here you can see it better. DM for Delmoon. I have chosen a B nib, and in this fountain pen I've chosen a Flex fine nib, coming also with the Delmoon logo. And let me tell you, both pens are writing out of the box perfectly. My feeling is, or my understanding is, that Mr. Tiwari is not only putting in Jowo nibs, well reputed. Okay, many people say it's boring. No, not to me. Of course, the mileage of each fountain pen enthusiast and friend may vary, but I'm quite satisfied with these standard Jowo nibs, especially with the price. And I'm not willing to pay hundreds of dollars just for a nib which is maybe made in-house or tuned in-house. Both of these nibs seem to tuned by Mr. Tiwari after he received them, because they are writing perfectly. They are smooth, they are wet, they are giving very well lines. This one does an F to M line, it depends. After you spread the tines in order to get flex, sometimes it takes some time that the tines come together again. And both of them are writing in reverse mode. Absolutely fantastic. Let me see if I can give you a small writing example. This one is the Majestic Art Craft. I made a writing example already, and you can see here, this is reverse writing. Here, reverse writing, it's keeping up very, very well. No skips, no nothing. Since I used these fountain pens for the very first time, inked them up, I never had any hard starts, nothing like that. And I think also in the cap there is a cap liner protecting the nib from drying out. Both pens are perfectly made, absolutely. I can't say anything else. Here you can see the flex. yeah, it's giving, it's a, I would say, a semi-flex nib, like the standard flex nibs from Yovo are usually semi-flex. And this reverse writing is something important to me, simply because when I'm writing down articles, prices and so on, let's say for example XXX fountain pen at Indian Rupia 3000, so then I want to do Thai baht or US dollar, and I can use this with a smaller line, reverse writing, and this is important to me, so that I have all the informations in a compact way together. And the B nib, both are number 6 nibs. There are also some fountain pens where you can choose a number 8 nib, but just look at the website delmoonpen.com. I think I mentioned it before, until the 12th of March the website doesn't accept any orders, simply because Mr. Tiwari is attending the Chennai pen show from the 7th to the 9th of March, and then of course coming back, going back 2,500 kilometers roughly from Chennai up north to New Delhi and starting the business normally, yeah, as normal. That takes also some time, so he said he will reopen most probably on the 12th of March for orders, but this is only valid for, let's say, automated purchases using the website purchasing software, and this is only valid for Indian or for local customers, Indian customers. International orders, you have to contact Mr. Tiwari on his Gmail account, and then he will guide you through the process. So once again, be a little bit patient when you order. As I said, this is a one-man show. The man is doing everything by himself. And honestly, I don't know when he's going to sleep and how many hours he allows himself to recover from his daily work. Both pens are fantastic. I love them, and even though I have sworn to myself to stop fountain pen collecting, I am more or less sure that at least one other fountain pen from Delmoon will be acquired soon. And most probably I'm going for a little bit higher priced fountain pen with, it's called Resin or VP Resin eggshell, which is a fantastic technique, which can be only made during or from April onwards, when the hot and humid season starts in South Asia, Southeast Asia. I don't know why, but there are some explanations on the video from Fontain de Plumes. I will give a link in the description below. I also want to mention the diameters in writing to you. And basically that's it. This notebook, this is nothing special. I bought it locally here in Thailand at a very fair, reasonable price. The paper is a little bit woody. It was quite woody from the beginning, and it wasn't fountain pen friendly. Well, well, there are papers which are quite expensive and called fountain pen friendly. Only what I have to say, after a few days or weeks of unpacking from the plastic sleeve or from the plastic bag, the paper became smoother and not woody anymore, most probably due to the heat and due to the moisture in the air. Since beginning of March we had a very, very hot and humid weather condition here. I remarked that this paper was getting smoother, more fountain pen friendly. And basically I have fountain pens, quite expensive fountain pens, which are scratchy on this paper. These fountain pens were never scratchy. There is a hint of a feedback, but that's all. They are smooth, absolutely perfect writers, and this is the reason why I will buy at least one more fountain pen in the near future from Mr. Tiwari. So I hope that this video was informative and showing you a little bit or some interesting really handcrafted fountain pens. This from India. I'm not very fond about Indian fountain pens because many dealers and sellers are, they are all priced in Indian rupees, but when they are giving the prices for foreign customers in US dollar, there is also a steep adder. So that means simply extra profit, and I don't like that. This is unfair. The thinking alone, or the belief alone, they are from the Western world, they have more money and they can afford. This is absolutely unfair. I don't like it at all. And this is basically because I'm living in Thailand for 20 years and most people are thinking in exactly the same way. Most probably also Ali dealers who are selling at much higher prices to the Western world. AliExpress is a window, is a Chinese window to the West, and just adding surpluses because it goes outside China. I think that is absolutely unfair. I don't like that, and what I've seen on on the Ali website, most dealers, there is nothing new. And what I have also seen is, I don't know why there is nothing new, because there are new fountain pens, especially for the new Year of the Snake 2025 in China. They are available on the Chinese market, but they are not available on Ali. I don't know the reason for that, if it is Mahjong or Hongdian and others, nothing. And beside the price issue, there is also, or better to say, there is something which is also related to prices. They are selling, or many dealers are selling now, trying to sell, offering much elder models, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year old models, where they still have stock. I have no idea, or whatever the reason is. And people who bought their fountain pens on AliExpress 2 or 3 years ago, they should feel, they should feel not happy if they compare the very low prices right now and the prices they paid when these fountain pens were new. A ripoff. Simply in this way, and that's why I am staying away from Ali. And that means I'm staying away from Chinese fountain pens, which is a pity, because some brands are really, really nice. Jin House, Madron, Hongdian, Kaigelu. Unfortunately, there is nothing new from Kaigelu. It's a pity, but I want to protect myself, and I do not accept these price games on people who are living outside China. And that's why I'm always very, very picky. And this looking at the prices, looking at the price levels, trying to get information what is the Chinese retail price, and then I'm getting absolutely disappointed. I feel ripped off, simply because there is no reason to sell on AliExpress fountain pens at a much higher price than they are sold in China on the normal retail market. But that's me. If other fountain pen enthusiasts and fountain pen lovers don't feel disturbed by this kind of price policy, yeah, well, then keep on. Thank you for watching. As always, please enjoy your fountain pens, and I hope that these 2 fountain pens which I presented today, and I really had to put a brake on myself in order not to be over enthusiastic, because I have to say, when I opened the box and saw both pens, held them in my hands, and then writing with them, I was smitten. I was overwhelmed by the quality and everything. I can only tell you, try it. Delmoon pens right now are for sure a bargain compared to other Indian fountain pen makers, price-wise, quality-wise, and compared to Western brands, overpriced brands. In terms of price, in terms of quality. Yeah, I can only say that, and I can only encourage you trying to give Mr. Tiwari and Delmoon pens a chance. Enjoy your fountain pens. Have a nice day. Have a nice week. And yeah, talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.